Okay, just a brief FYI, if you have not seen the preview for next week's episode, I recommend you stop this video and go watch it, because the preview next week's episode is pretty unexpected, like the details of it, but also there's a potential theory now that could be possible for the upcoming rematch with Jiren. So, anyways, now that I've given you a brief warning, let's talk about that, because that's something that needs to be talked about. Kel and Caulifla is going to be fusing. That's pretty hype. I gotta admit, it's pretty hype, because, number one, seeing these two Saiyans, the female Saiyans, fusing together, and one has insane potential. One's the legendary Super Saiyan, even mentioned in the preview, FYI. One's the legendary Super Saiyan, one is a prodigy. Fusing together, working together, it's basically the equivalent of Goku and Vegeta, but of Universe 6. That's kind of what you can view this as. For instance, when you look at, Universe 7, Goku and Vegeta are the main Saiyans, okay? But when you look at Universe 6, you could say the main Saiyans, I know Kaba is one, but the main Saiyans, honestly, in terms of just powerhouse-wise, you could look at, Caulifla, or, you can look at Kel. They're the two individuals that are very strong. And if these two fuse together, they're probably going to be insane, power-wise. And so I'm really looking forward to seeing how Goku is going to even be able to stand up to these two individuals. Because everything we've already seen from Saiyans when they fuse, they're very strong. I mean, let's think about, Trunks and Goten for a second, okay? They became Super Saiyan 3. They managed to go Super Saiyan 3 as kids, okay? That's insane. It's legit insane. But look how powerful they were, and they were fighting Super Buu, okay? So, when you factor that in, Saiyans and stuff, when they fuse, usually they're strong. Vegito. Okay, Gogeta's not technically canon, so we can't really factor him in, but still, Saiyans when they fuse are insanely powerful. So, if there's anything we know from Dragon Ball, is that these two fusing is probably gonna be crazy, and I wonder if Goku's even gonna be able to stand up to both of them, because the power jump between them is probably gonna be insane. Anyways, let's talk about the potential possibility here with this now being revealed. Now, many are quick to speculate that Kel and Caulifla, fusing together, they might assume that they're doing, like, the dance, the fusion dance that, Goten and Trunks used. But that is definitely not the case, and let me explain why. In the preview images, you see a quick image with Kel having an earring. One of the earrings from the Kai's on, which implies that they're using the fusion through the earrings, which has a time limit, just like the regular fusion dance, but it's powerful. So this lets us know that these type of tools are possibly allowed. Zeno might be allowing this fusion in the Tournament of Power, and if that is being allowed, that would mean that we could possibly get a fusion between Vegeta and Goku working together to take down Jiren. That could happen. That could be a potential possibility for this arc, if Zeno allows the earrings. Now, we don't know necessarily if these earrings that are going to be used, if Zeno allowed or not, because they could technically be cheating. Who knows? Maybe they can be considered cheating once everything is said and done. I have no idea. But overall, though, the earrings being used opens up the door for a possibility of Vegito entering into this arc, and that's honestly, at this point, the only way I could see Jiren being taken down right now, because, once again, it was established in this episode that reaching Ultra Instinct is not going to be easy. It's stated already, again, in this episode, just reinforced the fact that Goku reaching that state a couple episodes back is not something that just happens every day. It just doesn't happen, because even gods of destruction cannot reach that level, like it's nothing. So Goku probably obtaining that form again in this, match might not happen. So the only likely possibility that can happen here, besides Jiren wiping the entire competition out, maybe resurrecting everybody, or Frieza winning, or whatever, all the other theories I made up and stuff, besides that, the only thing that could possibly happen is if Vegito popped up, a possible fusion. And so if Goku and Vegeta fused, imagine what they could do against Jiren. I mean, we know that when Vegeta was fighting, Zamasu didn't stand a chance. Like, Vegeta was legit just playing around, but Zamasu didn't stand a chance, and Zamasu was immortal, in a way. So, it was just ridiculous. So, when you compare that and what we've seen from Vegito, he might stand a good chance against Jiren. if he does pop up in this arc. So I just wanted to throw that out there with that preview image or the little clip at the end of the episode. It implies that could happen. Anyways, let's get into the details of the episode. So, Caulifla, she gets dogged. Like, she gets destroyed by Goku. Now, okay, just to quickly go into it, I like Caulifla. I really like her design. I like Kel as well. I know I had a big problem with Kel's transformation in terms of her just being a Broly ripoff. That was my only problem with her. But besides that, I do like these female Super Saiyans. I like the designs overall. I like how they're strong. I like how they're not necessarily useless. I just hope they continue to be useful in the future of Dragon Ball Super once this arc is said and done. So, I'm really happy to see Caulifla getting, you know, a lot stronger, Kel getting stronger, able to master her powers, and some might say, even myself included, might say that they're growing at an incredible rate, which is a little bit ridiculous. They shouldn't be growing this fast, but once again, it was established that these, you know, individuals are prodigies, and it also has been established that the Saiyans from Universe 6 are like on a whole new level from the Saiyans from Universe 7. Like, they're really strong, naturally stronger than the Universe 7 Saiyans. I mean, look at Kaba when he was first introduced and what he did in the tournament and all that. When we first met him, he was incredibly strong, and he learned really quickly, so it lets us know that the Saiyans are definitely on, like, kind of a different starting point from the Saiyans we know from Universe 7. But anyways, though, getting back into it, Goku just straight up demolished Caulifla and Kel like it was nothing. Like, he dogged him, just having, like, two Super Saiyan 2s fighting him while he had to go Super Saiyan. It was funny. It was legit funny just seeing Goku beating them up, and this man is tired as well. I just want to reinforce the fact that Goku is legit tired. Like, he is exhausted. This man is running on empty fumes. I mean, after fighting Jiren and all that, you know, using Ultra Instinct, Super Saiyan Blue, Kaioken, all of these things, using Spirit Bomb, this man used everything in his tool set to try to beat this man, and he's running on empty. Now, the only thing he's been running on, technically, in this episode was the energy Frieza gave him. So, when you see him fighting in this episode, I couldn't help but laugh how he was able to fight Kel and Caulifla being very, very weakened. I mean, not even near his max. I mean, when he was in his base form just fighting Caulifla when she was in Super Saiyan 2, I was just laughing. I'm like, this is just hilarious because it actually makes logical sense in a way when we got the explanation of why Goku is able to do this. Martial arts and also mastery in skill. Goku is someone that's been fighting his entire life. Now, Caulifla most likely has been fighting a lot too, but Goku has been in tournaments, he's been in life or death situations, probably crazier life or death situations than Caulifla has ever been in, and also Goku has been taught by martial arts masters. And so in this case, him being able to fight Caulifla like it's nothing, he was dodging. It makes perfect sense. From everything that's been established and all that, Goku is knowledgeable in that area of fighting. So he wasn't just being a brawler, he was actually learning and picking up on how she was fighting, and that's how he was able to counter her. But Caulifla was also learning in the fight. So it shows that she is not someone that's just all about bronze and going in and fighting. She does learn, she does get stronger, so once again, it establishes the fact that she is a prodigy. Still, though, it was just really nice to see Goku just winning, whooping them like it was nothing. I mean, it wasn't necessarily like Goku was completely overpowering them, but it was just still nice to see that Goku is obviously the better Saiyan. He is the better Saiyan in terms of just all power levels right now, because he just has so much, you know, skill and knowledge in these certain transformations and how to use them, that, you know, he can easily fight these individuals even in his base form. So that's nice. Also, something that was also kind of established in this episode is that Kel, her legendary Super Saiyan transformation is not Super Saiyan Blue level. Glad that was kind of acknowledged with this episode, because that was a big topic of debate when Kel transformed, that Goku was in Super Saiyan Blue, and then Kel did what, you know, she did to Goku. Many assumed that the legendary Super Saiyan was as strong as Super Saiyan Blue. Many had a problem with that, and I can understand why. I agree with it, but I'm glad that it was kind of explained in this episode that it definitely is nowhere near Goku's level, and so that's nice. That was just really nice to see in that confirmation from that fact. So anyways, I think that's about it. I think I kind of talked about everything. I mean, you have the stuff with Goku, he's, I guess, whooping Kel, dogging her, and he's also dogging Caulifla, so just, it was a very fun episode. It was, like, mindless fun in a way. It wasn't anything, like, spectacular. It wasn't probably as good as, you know, the Jiren fight. It's going to be hard to beat that fight, because it was just beautiful. But it was still enjoyable. The only thing I had a problem with when it came to this episode is that there was some very cheap hype, like false hype, so to say. Like when everybody was saying, oh, this is what, Super Saiyan 2s look when they're fighting, I was just like, bro, are you serious right now? Like, you guys all just saw Goku using Ultra Instinct, like God-level power, fighting Jiren, and the Spirit Bomb clashing and all that, and you're telling me Super Saiyan 2's clashing is amazing and insane? Get out of here with that crap. Like, just get out of here. That did just no. So that's the only thing I had a problem with when it came to this episode, is just trying to build up Super Saiyan 2 acting like it's insanely powerful, which it is strong in a way, but it's just nowhere near what we've already seen from the Tournament of Power. And then Super Saiyan 3 being popped up in this episode, it was clearly fan service. Just at the end of the day, throwing everything aside, Super Saiyan 3 popping up, it's fan service, because many love Super Saiyan 3's design. I agree. I can see why. I like Super Saiyan 3's design, and it's very similar to why Frieza was brought back. Fan service, but also sells, and that's basically what Super Saiyan 3 is. It sells and fan service. So, yeah. Regardless of how you feel about it, it does sell. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below, how you felt about this week's episode of Dragon Ball Super. Did you enjoy it? Did you hate it? Please be honest in the comments below. And if you like my content, please subscribe. And if you also like this video, please leave a like. And if you don't like it, obviously leave a dislike. I don't fault you for it, because everybody has an opinion. So love you guys. Please be safe. Chibi out.